Don't forget to check out my Patreon where we have exclusive content for groups such as Twice, 17, Red Velvet, Blackpink, NCT, Super M, SHINee, AT, Stray Kids, and so much more, along with K-dramas, concerts, and other variety shows. Hey guys, and Jay and Tay were finally doing BamBam's sour and sweet interview, which starts with JYP's story, Showterview with Sunmi. Looking forward to it, so let's hop into the video.
자, 네. 역대급으로 좀 되게 흥분이 돼 있는 상태예요. 오늘 게스트가
I forget
제가 너무너무
Sunmi
사랑하는
was in JYP.
나왔습니다.
안녕하세요, 뱀뱀입니다.
아 진짜 이렇게 뱀뱀을 너무너무 초대하고 싶었는데 쇼터뷰가 반말로 진행이 돼요.
아 진짜로요? 저도? 반말로?
너도.
진짜요?
반말로 진행 안 봤구나.
아, 저 원래 아니요. 우리가 뱀지 보셨어요?
나도 봤는데 시바시댕 봤는데.
태호 이름은 아니면 색깔 얘기해야 돼.
색깔? 요즘 파랑색.
파란색이 시파.
씨파.
빨간색보다 나아요.
빨간색 뭔데?
시댕.
근데 저 최근에 그거 봤어요.
뭐?
그 뭐지? 누가 자켓 벗어서
I'm glad it was an episode I actually saw.
근데 제가 아무것도 없네요. 벗으면 그냥 맨살이.
Gravity.
뱀뱀아, 지금도 난 너의 맨살이 보여. 아 너무 야해. 아니 지금 속이 막 다 이렇게 보이는데. 오.
찌찌 보여요? 안 보이죠? 네.
That's so cute.
알겠습니다.
아무튼 진짜 이렇게 또 나와줘서 너무 고맙고
네.
지금부터 빨리
어떻게 해요?
선미 누나 뭐
섬이야 이렇게 해야 되는 거야. 누나는 그대로 하고 반말로만 해야 되는 거죠? 알겠어.
오, 쑥스러우네. 아니 우리가 진짜 공통점이 많잖아.
BamBam's clearly the type to go all in. Oh wow.
JYP가
Oh, it's gonna be their birth. Oh, I should release this on their
지금은
birthday.
이제 같은 소속사가 됐고.
맞아. 지금은 또
Oh, wow.
여기 어비스 다 왔어 진짜. 어비스
Oh, wow, I didn't know
약간
this.
출동한 느낌이야.
This all makes sense. It's also clear now.
나는 또 놀란 게 그 어비스 전체가
네.
태국어로
네.
같이 공연을 했었잖아.
그때 SNS 때.
회사 직원분들 그리고 안무팀 선생님들 진짜 너무 좋은 숙소에서 놀 수 있게
그쵸.
다 마련을 해줬어요.
제가 한 거 아니에요.
아유,
제 형이 해준 거지.
네가 했다고 해 그냥. 오늘가 또 이렇게 착한 마음을 가지고 있는데 저도 그래요. 태국 갔을 때 진짜 놀란 게 태국 공항에 뱀뱀이 사진밖에 없어.
My bad. I'm confused on why people are still surprised.
진짜.
It's been like
광고 또
5 years since
하나요,
I've been a
그거
fan, and they said that 5 years ago.
태국에서도 약간 진짜
I thought we knew
왕자
this by now.
느낌이잖아.
He's the prince.
아, 진짜 왕자
Lisa's the
느낌이었어요,
princess.
정말로.
반말.
It's all either
왕자야.
BamBam or
조금 약간
Lisa.
건강해줘도 되는 방송이.
Yeah. It's been years. Be cocky.
다른 사람도 건방졌어.
많이
많이.
건강했지. 아니
알겠어. 왕자야.
그래서
Yes. Take the credit. You worked hard.
그래서 너한테 부탁을 하고 싶은데, 내 예명은
Oh, she wants
내 예명을
one.
지어줄 수 있니?
예명
막 지어줘.
하나 있어.
뭐?
뭐 좋아해?
무?
뭐.
나 무.
그래.
나는 무를 좋아해.
She does not sound like she likes radishes.
이름 태국 걸로는 fuck.
Is it PHUCK? I can't wait. BamBam.
그래서 뭐도 약간 깔끔하다. 뭐
아하.
아무 색도 배지 않는.
내가 그런
제가
게
깔끔하다.
And that means?
안녕하세요, fuck입니다.
안녕하세요, 뻑입니다.
뭐 아니면 뭐 너무 좀 셀 수 있으니까.
I love it. I love she said it.
호박.
호박? 나 호박 좋아해.
좋아해? 너 호박은 빡통.
I had to see how
뭐라고?
it's spelled because that's how my
근데
I think I said it, but radish in.
그치. 그러면은 태국말로 사와디카.
빡카.
I don't. That's not what it says. Did he lie?
หัวไชเท้า
That's what it says. And then pumpkin. Is it different? Okay, pumpkin popped up, but not radish. Radish does not, maybe they didn't say radish. Maybe radish wasn't the right translation for us.
그러니까 꼬음이었고.
진짜?
네, 근데
I think I've heard him say
수학은
this.
특이했죠.
아 인테리어.
But you don't need map.
필요하구나.
그쵸,
You
뭐
can be the one in
재고,
charge.
사이즈,
No,
이런
that's
게 진짜
like
너무
architecture.
그래서 바꿨죠.
I feel like that's architecture. I don't think you need to be good at math to be a designer.
처음에는 그 KFC
I could be wrong.
광고를 찍었었는데,
태국에서?
네,
우와.
찍고 JYP 어쩌다 그걸 보게 됐어요.
Oh,
네, 그래서 이제 오디션
I did not actually know that
했었는데
part.
거절을 했었고 그때 너무 어리기도 하고 겁도 먹고요.
mood.
어.
Makes
이제
sense.
춤을 계속 이어가다가 이제 댄스 팀을 꾸면서 대회를 나갔는데
That's what I.
대회에서 또 JYP 또 만나게 됐어요. 그때.
That's the story I knew.
오빠?
아니요, 지영 누나.
아 지영 언니.
예.
나 지영 언니.
아 진짜요? 지영 누나 좀
Oh,
비슷해.
there's a
이
Jung.
공통점이 있는데.
또 하나 더.
female?
네.
근데 왜 갓세븐 데뷔할 때
네.
뱀뱀이 데뷔조가 아니었어?
I don't
그러나
think so,
그건
right? Yeah.
어떻게 하다가 그럼 데뷔조?
Because of
멤버가
YG.
이제 YG 연습생이랑
Yes, with icon, right?
하는
맞아.
그
I know all the
방송이 있었는데
stories because I got into Icon first. So I saw the Icon show. And then it's crazy how my world just connects all the time. And then Gossamer were on there. And then wait. Where was I going with this? But I didn't know GOT7 at that time. And then I became a fan of GOT7. And when I watched like other people react to the show, I was like, oh fuck, that's GOT7. And then when I watched Stray Kids show, Yadam, also Day 6 were on there too, right? Wait, am I mixing that up? Where's Day 6? I think I'm mixing it up. Was Day 6 on Mix and Match? Whatever. When I watched Stray Kids show, Yadam was on there. And then Yadam ended up in Treasure. And then he left me. You know, he abandoned me. It's fine. I'm like, it's okay. I'm not hurt. But then on Treasure Box, there are participants in that group that ended up in groups I now like. So it's really crazy. The K-pop industry is so tiny, I swear. I feel like I'm missing another thread to that story. I feel like there was another connection I forgot about. There's probably another survival show I'm forgetting. Regardless, it's just crazy how, like, I end up seeing idols on the YG versus JYP thing that end up in groups that I end up liking. But I didn't know at the
못하게
point.
돼가지고 그래서 회사
Oh, who was this
내가
person?
좀 대신 춤을 춰줄 수 있냐 해서 이틀 연습하고 바로 방송을 했었거든.
그래서 그때 그 양현석 씨가
Yes.
춤을 보고
맞아.
뱀뱀이란 친구가 이제
뱀친눈. 그때 연생 기간이 한
What is Elias
3개월밖에
hat?
안 남았고 계약이.
The hat's cute.
그래서
It's not cute on him.
끝나면 좀 태국 돌아가야 되나 싶기도 하는 시기였는데 박지영 PD님 앞에서 그렇게 칭찬을 받으니까 뭔가 뺏길까 봐 그런가 봐요. 양현석.
As he should be, because you probably would have been.
네. 그래서 이제 집어넣었어요. 가슴에.
That
급하게.
happens with a lot of
그렇게 됐죠.
groups. So like, didn't YG reject like Wendy from Red Velvet and stuff?
만약에 네가 어느 회사 하나 들어가야 돼. YG야 JYP야?
지금?
그냥 자유의 몸이야.
자유의 몸.
I would go to JYP because I do think YG artists, I'm speaking very, very broadly. Like, I'm not honing in on this, but I feel like YG artists are more iconic and they end up being priced the richest. Once again, speaking broadly, but I think JYP artists have more longevity and end up with like a bigger loyal fan base. And SM, like I think JYP and SM, they have very loyal like fan bases because I feel like JYP know how to keep their artists for the long haul, and YG know how to make them very big, but then they abandon them. And they're like, well, you're big, so you're good now. I feel like JYP's like, oh, like it's a slow increment. Like Twice are the biggest they've ever been right now. But then you would have thought, like, What Is Love was the biggest they've been. And then you would have thought, like, TT would. Like, it's like they keep going. Same with Stray Kids. I was like, oh, nothing's going to beat God's Menu. And then Thunderous came out. And then Maniac came out. I hate Maniac, but it did great. Like, so you see it's like there's a slow increment of... Also, I think JYP lately have been allowing their artists to participate in lyricism and stuff more. We have Extraordinary Heroes, like, fuck yeah. I once again see the misogyny, as I do see how NMIX and ITZY and Twice either haven't participated or it took so long for them to participate in any lyricism, while Extraordinary Heroes and Day6 and Stray Kids all got to participate from debut. Speak to me, JYP. Speak to me. What is the misogyny here? What the fuck? Anyways, I would go to JYP. Out of the three, I'd still go to JYP. Out of the four, I'd still go to JYP. Just because I hate all of them.
너무 어려?
But I just think... See, I wouldn't choose Hive. I wouldn't choose Hive. It's too risky. It's too risky, and they're not showing good signs to me lately. I probably would have said it. No, I don't think I ever would have trusted, because the company hasn't been around enough. It hasn't been around enough for me to trust it. We haven't gotten to a point where anyone can share stories of how they were treated. It's too early for me. JYP's been long enough to where I'm like, okay, it's gonna be trash. It's not gonna be great. But I'd probably trust it the most, as I've seen, thankfully, the loyalty to Hyunjin, the allowance of mental health breaks, the loyalty to certain artists, where I'm like, okay, you know, they stood behind their artists when they needed to, at least. And then when they didn't, they were like, okay, well, we can't help you much anymore. You're kind of ruining it for yourself. Jay. I don't hate Jay, by the way. I'm not a defense of Jay, but I don't hate him. And I do... Well, that's a whole different story, but anyways.
아니 어비스는 어차피 지금 있으니까.
그럼 우리 회사 얘기.
Why do people think Hive's great though? Like you haven't seen enough of Hive to trust it as much as you are. It's a shiny new company, and you just think because BTS and New Jeans are in it, it's good.
I can handle it. 오케이. 너 근데 그거 배우지 않았어? JYP 들어가면은 항상 먼저 하는 게 기본 안무.
Yeah, the iconic dances.
그럼 너는 근데 기본 안무를 다
Yes.
통과했어?
저 통과했죠.
Knew it. My star child.
저 1년 딱 걸렸어요.
와.
통과하셨어요?
나? 난 기본 안무를 다 끝내지 못하고 데뷔했어.
많아요, 그런 분들이. 우리 팀 멤버만 해도 몇 명이에요.
진짜?
Young Jay.
막형이
Oh.
3년 반 했는데도 통과를 못했어요.
그러니까 JYP가
That's crazy though.
않은 곳이에요. 왜냐면 기본 안무 뭐냐면은 너 이거 기억나?
좀 기억하죠.
자, 다리 이렇게 하고.
Isn't it something like that?
그러니까
이렇게
no,
벌리라고
I'm
했어요.
thinking of something
우리
else.
때는 모이라고 했는데.
I feel like Stray Kids did this, and that's how I learned about it.
하고 또 웨이브하고
그리고 빠르게
하고.
I thought there was like some type of arm thing where you go like this.
맞아.
That's what it is.
맞아. 딴.
하고 진짜 안 해요. 한번 알아요?
맞아. 나 이것도 빠르게 하고.
빠르게 하고 맞아 이런 거 있어요.
우와.
네. 근데 이 동작들 보면 다 박지훈 PD님 노래 안에 있는 동작인 거 알아요?
그러니까 자기가
Because he's a selfish man and he wants to insert himself into everything people do, and he's trash, and I don't like
기본
him.
안무가 아니고 박진영 춤을 추기 위한 기본 안무.
He has to put the JYP, he has to put his dances.
뱀뱀이가 또 이제 태국에서 온 지 얼마 안 된 상태에서 데뷔를 하는 거잖아.
네, 맞아.
근데 녹음을 도대체 어떻게 했을지.
He was horrible.
멤버들도 인정하는 부분이거든요.
all the past songs were not good.
7년 동안 있으면서 박지훈 피디님한테 한 번도 혼난 적이 없었어요.
Whoa, I thought he was gonna say like nothing. Oh, except for
발음만?
우와.
약간 좀 박지훈 피디님 기분 좋아.
always compliment him.
막 방법이 좀 있고 해요.
어떤
Always
방법인데?
hype him up.
아, 박진영을
녹음 전에 아이스크림을 좋아하시니까 녹음 전에 그 무슨
Oh, that's
허니
I just see little BamBam being so manipulative and being like,
예, 예.
"Here's some ice cream, JYP."
우리가 맨날 그 녹음 전에 맨날 사가줘요. 그러면 매끔 녹음을 아무 일도.
Well, BamBam got like no lines, anyways.
그래서 한 4년 차부터는 안 혼나요.
나는 한 글자 가지고 3일 녹음했어.
뭐요?
24시간인 거죠.
24시간.
Whoa, the bop?
뭐 어떤 말이었어요?
24시간
진짜 너무 공감해.
I can, yeah, I feel like I can just envision it.
입을 많이 벌리면 안 되거든요.
근데 저도 이해.
Him and his
많이 벌리면 안
freaking.
된다.
I'm triggered because I'm thinking about when he said this to Youngjae. But Youngjae be hitting those notes clearly, and JYP just.
라고 하잖아요. 자기 콘서트에도 초대를 하잖아.
He does it.
날 떠나지 마 이러면서.
Literally. The biggest hypocrite. And he ain't even looking cute when he's doing it. Like, you're not Youngjae,
우리도
shut up.
보면서 약간 이 벌리지 말라고 하지 않아요?
Hypocrite. Hypocrite. I hate him.
JYP 사랑해요.
근데
No.
좀 피디님 진짜 저 리스펙합니다. 네.
이런 얘기가 있던데 왜 태국에서 우리 뱀뱀이가 금수저란 얘기가 있어.
저 아니에요 그거.
아니,
저도 뭐 때문인지 그렇게 생각하시는지 모르겠는데 원래 진짜 되게 힘든 가족에서 왔어요. 저는 그 아버님이 좀 일찍 돌아가신 바람에 가족이 좀 상황이 많이 나빠졌죠. 썰 풀자면 어떤 일이 있었냐면 이거 한 번도 어디서 본 적이 없어요. 최초. 그 원래 저희 가족 잘 살긴 했습니다. 아버님이 있었을 때는 그 아버님이 그 빌딩
I guess if you're not in a gusset and you look at BamBam and you see his like luxury appearance and everything, and you'd maybe assume, and because he came to Korea so young, you might assume that.
때 그 창문 있잖아요. 그 빌딩 전체가 창문이잖아요. 근데 그 창문 회사 사업을 했어요. 저희 아버님이. 그래서 무슨 빌딩을 지을 때 돈을 먼저 주는 게 아니라 우리가 먼저 돈을 내서 그 창문이나 이런 거 구입을 해서 이제 붙이고 했는데 그래서 이제 아버님이 돌아가시고 그게
빚이.
얘네가 또 좀 양아치였죠. 그때. 근데 그 후에는 돈을 몇 군데를 아직 못 받았어요. 그때. 그 아빠가 냈던 돈들이 다 빚으로 돼가지고 엄마가 그래서 면허증이랑 여권을 없는 상태에서 계속 도망쳐 왔죠. 저희 가족을 도망치다가 한국 오고 뭐 연생 생활하다가 데뷔하고 그때야 오랜만에 어머님 면허증도 오랜만에 다시 따주고 오랜만에 여권을 다시 만들어주고 빚 다 갚고 집 이사하고 이렇게 했었던 거죠. 그래서 솔직히 금수저는 아닙니다. 제가 항상 꿈이요. 재벌 2세. 근데 이미 이룰 수 없어. 1세가 없기 때문에.
아니 근데 나도 막
He put a joke in there, but
막 그런 얘기가 있는 거야. 근데 나는 JYP에 있으면서 아닌데 내가 아는 뱀뱀이는 진짜 가족도 많잖아.
맞아요.
많은데
there's a lot of brothers.
진짜
Did he kiss
뱀뱀이가
little
혼자
sister?
가족들을 다 케어하고
No, that's why I was like, maybe they were assuming he already had the money. But I've seen so many interviews, especially his Thai interviews, because those are the ones where he can open up the most. And I'm always like, I don't think I've heard much about this rumor though. I feel like I've seen a few people say it, but not like, I didn't know it was like a theory.
알고 있었고 진짜
I guess most will
너무
assume
어린
if you're
나이인데
moving
그
from another
조그만하니까.
country to America, you
그렇게
have to have some type of
성공을
wealth.
해서 지금 이렇게 또
네.
태국과 또 한국에서 이렇게
아니에요.
우리 왕자님이 됐는데 진짜 난 이게 더 축하할 일이야.
그렇죠.
버리도 필요 없어.
1세 되는 거죠. 그렇죠?
Yeah, you can be your own rich man. Well, that's. I wonder. I'm morbidly curious how his
자, 우리
father passed away.
뱀뱀이 또 컴백하잖아.
그렇죠.
Amazing comeback, top tier.
어떤 노래야?
일단 첫 정규 앨범이고요.
It was so good.
뭐 타이틀은 Sour and Sweet, 달콤달콤이라는 노래고 많은 분들이 Sweet 타는 걸로 알고 있지만 가끔 저도 싸워할 때도 있다. 약간 이 면을 좀 더 많은 분들한테 보여주고 싶어요.
오, 진짜 뱀뱀이가 믹싱도 마스터링도 곡의
Amazing.
전체적인 것을 다 이렇게 너가
많이
보는
체크하죠.
거잖아.
네네네 맞아요.
그러니까 그런 걸 아가새 분들이 알아주셨으면 좋겠다. 우리 뱀뱀이 이렇게 또 음악적으로도 성장했다고.
맞아요. 얼만큼
Oh my goodness.
플로우를 원하세요?
다른 아이돌 분들 나오시면은 진짜 땀 이렇게 흘리면 하시거든요.
그럼 그렇게 해야죠. 그렇게 해야지. 네.
Why is choreo's not that difficult? Isn't it?
다 추시고
Like
나면
that heavy,
숨을
that exhausting.
그럼 저 그렇게 해야죠. 다들 원곡 추세요 그러면?
아니 후렴만 추시는데
그래도? 진짜? 그분들 더 어리실 거
Sunmi's
아니에요?
funny.
응.
체력 관리 잘해야겠네. 그래요?
자
네.
I
갑니다.
love the red on him. Makes his tan skin
주세요.
pop.
힘든 척 해야지.
Fantasy, fantasy. God, her legs. Yeah. Very, very exhausting choreo, yes. I love the whole balloon animal thing.
옛날에는 막 한 명만 서툴러가지고 말하거나 받아들이기 할 때 되게 힘들어하고 그랬는데 이제는 그 환승 연애로
I've heard of the show.
많은 사람들이 뱀뱀이를 사랑해줬고 또 지금은 SBS
네.
또 집사부도 하고 있죠.
그렇죠.
그리고
Oh, but so
뱀집
cute.
뱀질.
단독 웹 예능까지 하고 있어. MC로서 진행까지도
오케이.
하고
네네.
많이 늘었을 거 아니야.
아니 이렇게.
한국어가
네네.
받아쓰기 자신 있어?
No.
그러진 않아요. 최근에 뭐 했는데 괜찮더라고.
나쁘지 않아?
예.
그럼 바로 해보자.
그래볼까?
첫 번째 갑니다. 헐레 벌떡.
Oh, I'm so glad they gave me the answer.
벌떡. 무슨 뜻이에요?
rush.
오케이. 헐레가 I인지 어인지 헷갈리네.
아이인지 어이인지를 외국 사람이.
아니
태국
근데 이럴 때는 심플하게 가야 될 것 같아요. 오히려 더 고민하면 항상 틀리더라고. 오케이 가볼게요.
자, 정답은 자, 보여주세요.
헐레 벌떡.
I would love if it's wrong. Aww.
아닌가 보네. 땡.
She went with.
어이 봐봐. 그럼 두 번 생각했었어야 돼. 아까 맞았었네. 그럼.
원래 답은 고치는 거 아니야.
그쵸.
답은 고치는 거 아니야. 그다음에 이건 어렵겠다. 이건 진짜 어렵다. 짓궂다. 짓궂다.
Good.
짓궂게 왜 그래? 짓궂게 왜 그래?
짓궂다.
어.
굿에서는 받침이 두 개일 것 같은 느낌. 굿.
I love you just see how natural they are together already. I feel like all the JYP, especially like
So mean.
second to the
Okay.
third gen, they all are very close.
짓궂다. 아니 한번 이렇게 찬스. 이럴 때 쓰는 거.
오케이. 그럼 외국인 테스트
So is it like a spelling quiz basically?
새로운 받침을
I thought you would
만들어내고
have to
있어.
guess what it means, but he has to spell because he keeps asking me.
짓궂다. 잠깐만.
진짜 한국 사람 같아. 짓궂다래.
짓궂다.
아,
잘 모르겠어요. 뭐예요?
그 굿제 받침이 지읒이야.
짓궂다.
짓굿 지읒.
또 너무 복잡하게 생각이 했네 제가.
Overthinker over here.
평생 처음 보는 받침이었어.
그래요? 그냥 솔직히 이 단어들은
You just need to know how to say them and understand them.
생활에 지장이 없어.
Very true, yes.
그렇지.
알아도. 뭔가 이득이.
I mean, people suck at spelling these
아니
days.
그러면은 짓궂다라는 거는 짜증나 뭐 이렇게 하고 설레벌떡은 어떻게?
빨리 벌떡. 급해 빨리 해. 늦었어. 그러면 되지 않나요?
맞아. 내일 말이 많은 거 같는데?
예재 형님이
Simplify life.
지금 뭐라고요?
설레벌떡.
그런 씨 지금 좀 헐레벌떡 해야 될 것 같아요. 이거 좀 아니잖아. 뭔지 알죠? 누가 그렇게 해?
See, he's speaking some sense here.
어떡해. 뱀뱀이 기적의 논리인데? 진짜로? 자, 또 아까 잠깐 얘기하긴 했는데 사실 뱀뱀 하면은 환승연애를 빼놓을 수 없어.
Okay, I still don't know what this is. I think it's Chew on this? Oh, Chew was on something.
연애 말고
And there's like a gay couple.
연애 얘기를 좀.
But I don't think this was the show.
저는 솔직히 아이돌이라서 하기에는 좀 빡세가지고 근데 요즘은 너무 많이 풀었어요. 이미 그냥 에라 모르겠다 하고 너무 많이 얘기하기 때문에
나연이를 짝사랑했다고.
아이고
It's not a relationship. He just had a crush. Leave him alone.
연습생 당시에 제 사진 봤어요? 저 키 139였어요.
He was literally just a little kid and saw a cute girl.
누나가 맨날 뭐 우유도 사다 주고
Yeah, like obviously, I would also. I mean, I do have a crush on Nayeon, and I'm 24. So yeah, if I was 13, I would also have a crush on Nayeon. I love he even like apologized to Nayeon because he felt bad, but I'm like, why? Why apologize? It's cute. But she didn't care. Like it wasn't that deep. But yeah, it's cute to me.
아무것도 못하고 이러니까 좀 되게 챙겨줬잖아요.
It's almost like when you kind of have a crush.
선생님이 만든
Yeah, or like on your
짝사랑
babysitter or
그런
something.
경험 같은
I never had a babysitter, but that was a thing.
우리 연애 밸런스 게임도 해보자.
좋아요. 네.
더 좋은 거 선택하면 돼.
더 좋은 거, 더 싫은 거 말고.
더 좋은 거. 자, 첫 번째. 주위에 남사친이 많은
Don't
여친.
care.
네. 주위에 아빠가 멤버.
Both of these are weird to me for the sense that I don't understand why these are weird. And I find it... The second one I find weirder that you would think that's weird. Are you implying you're jealous of her father? This is the weirdest question. I watched Youngjae on the Pungja show. I'm not sure if that got blocked because the ATEEZ one got blocked. But if it's not on here, it got blocked. I loved Youngjae because Youngjae is the most healthy mindset I've ever seen, where he was literally like, I don't care. He kept saying, I don't care if my girlfriend has like male friends. I don't care if my girlfriend, like, he just doesn't care. He's like the most healthy mindset I've ever seen. Let's see BamBam's answer. I feel like BamBam wouldn't get jealous. I don't know.
더 나은 거. 오케이.
잠깐만.
오케이, 저
오케이,
정했습니다.
나도.
네.
하나, 둘, 셋. 주위에 여사친이 많은.
오, 맞아요.
주위에 여사친이 많은 남친을 선택할 것 같아.
저도 상관없어요.
왜 주위에 아빠가 맴도는 여친은 아니야?
아빠 애들이 변태가 많아요. 변태가 많아서
아빠 애들이?
그 아빠가 맴도는 여사친 그럼 그 나이대 분들이 많을 거 아니에요. 잠깐만 제가 질문을 이해 못하는 거 아니에요?
잘못 이해했어. 왜냐면 그게 그 말이 아니고.
Oh, okay. I think he.
진짜 아빠가.
진짜 아빠가.
약간 진짜.
like, BamBam, I think you misunderstood. I thought he maybe thought it was saying dad's friends. I was like, okay, that would be a little weird. He thought they meant like adult male friends, and he's like, well, those men are perverts, and he wouldn't want her to be in it, like, which I still think is a bit controlling. She could hang out with older men as she wants, I guess. But okay, he misunderstood.
아빠 나이대 분들이 맴도는 그런 얘기하는 줄 알았잖아. 그래도 여사친 많은 게 낫잖아.
그래? 남사친을 신경을 안 쓰는 편이야?
웬만하면 신경을 좀 안 쓰는.
Yeah, I don't think he's a jealous type. I don't think he's ever.
10살 연상 때
10 years younger than BamBam is gross, so I very much hope they address that. Because why are you asking this question to someone who is, what, 25? 26, 27, 20? That's a weird question. Why? See, a lot of idols are getting canceled for being asked weird-ass questions. Maybe we should also address why are we asking this question? Because he got asked a question, which we'll discuss in that reaction, where I'm like, okay, but that was a weird question.
연하.
Yes.
내가 만약 30살이라면 10살 연상.
If you're over 30, okay.
오케이 하나 둘 셋 10살 연상.
Yeah. I think BamBam's addressed he clearly likes people older than him though, because he liked Nayeon and stuff.
연상이 아빠보다?
Well, she was always
만약에
probably
제가
the
30살이면 슬슬 이제 뭔가 미래에도
And a 20-year-old
생각해야 되기 때문에
immature.
연상이면 제 미래에 맞기에
Yes,
좀
that's a healthy
적절하지
mindset.
않을까 싶어서.
오, 그러면은 뱀뱀이는 연애를 할 때 좀 많이 기대는 편이야? 아니면은 좀 이렇게 보듬어주는
She's like, are you submissive or dominant? That's basically what she said. I think that makes sense because I notice maknaes tend to have older friends, and it's probably because they're used to being with older people. That's kind of why, sadly, if we're gonna get deep, the oldest. Wait, how should I word this? Okay, well, this is a different type of situation, but I've noticed a lot of my friends or people in general who had to. No, I guess that's the opposite. I was gonna say my friends or people in general who had to take care of everybody end up dating someone who's much older than them because, like, they're used to feel. Yeah, I guess that's the same thing. Like, they're used to feeling like they're older than they are. So a lot of households where the oldest has to take care of the youngest because the parents are just absent or unhealthily make their oldest in charge of the kids because they're working and stuff, which I don't think that's okay personally. They feel more mature than they are, and predators will take advantage of that. And I feel like this is a better way, but this is still kind of sad where it's like the youngest of a group is used to having to be older because he was like 13 when he came to Korea. So he already had to grow up a lot, and then he was hanging out with the members of the group who are much older besides Yu-Gi-Um. So he probably already, he was always goofy and immature, but he obviously had some maturity because he had to live that life. Housework, he likes to clean.
집안일 너무 하고 싶어.
We know how he feels about his.
진짜?
Well, he likes his carpet and stuff.
그럼 제가 집안일 할게요. 그거 하고 싶어요.
Why don't you both stay home?
맞아, 그 얘기 들었어. 뱀뱀이 되게
He didn't used to be, if I remember correctly, which is funny.
되게 또 특이하다, 그런 점은. 자, 마지막. 내가 사랑하는
I
사람
understand
대
that, like
나를
that.
사랑해주는 사람. 이건 너무 쉬워.
진짜로요?
Honestly, I'd rather feel love to somebody, so probably the one I love.
내가
나를 사랑해준 사람.
오, 다르다. 난 내가 사랑하는 사람.
I've never been loved, so I'm okay with it. I'll just love people.
근데 지금까지 만났던 기억으로는 저를 먼저 좋아하는 분이 한 번도 없었어요. 제가 항상 먼저 좋아를 해서 제가 항상 서열 밑에. 네. 그래서 여자친구가 서열 밑에.
약간 이래서
You don't know.
좋아하고 그러나 봐요.
이용당한 건가? 그건 아니죠? 그래요.
I hope not. That's what I was exactly gonna ask. I was like, that's kind of sad. But I also think if you ask someone out first doesn't necessarily mean you like them first. You just ask them out first.
맞죠?
뱀뱀이 오늘 슈터뷰 나왔는데
I love he had a reflection moment. Like, that's so relatable. He's like, wait, was I taken advantage of?
덕분에 더 가까워진 것 같아요.
That's not how you guys broke up?
실제로 가까워 지금.
맞아요.
그럼 마지막으로
I just love God7 are out here just talking about the relationships openly now.
신표정.
Adorable. There's another BamBam.
스윗한 표정. 자, 여러분 뱀뱀과 함께하는 슈터뷰.
We had a lot of deep reflection here. I love how much BamBam's been opening out. It kind of suits her. Cute. Now there's this whole history. I wouldn't say BamBam's innocent. BamBam's just honest. But anyways, yeah, there's like a horror story right now. It's just even extraordinary heroes had to do the basic moves, and they are banned. I mean, some of them were dancers, but it's so funny. But that's it for this video. Next will be probably the Pungja interview. That's controversial. And I don't care. I'll talk about the controversy because I don't care. Like, I'm BamBam. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'll talk about it. But yeah, if it gets blocked, I'll let you guys know. I'll see you guys in that video. Bye.